walked into my bedroom and found my fiancée with my cousin. I didn't scream. I just said, "Don't mind me." Then I called her pastor father, his wife, and her entire church group with a live video invitation. When a religious family showed up at the door minutes later, I, 32 male, need to get this out because I'm still processing what just happened. Flight home got moved up. Weather delay turned into an earlier connection. Wasn't supposed to be back until late. Ended up landing middle of the afternoon Thursday. Figured I'd surprise my fiancée. We're supposed to get married in September, 4 months away. Venue booked, deposits paid, invitations already sent to 200 people. Let myself in quiet, heard noises from upstairs, the kind that makes your stomach flip before your brain catches up. Walked up, bedroom door open. There they were. My fiancée, naked, with my cousin, also naked, in the bed I'm still paying off. This is the same woman who wore a purity ring until I proposed, who made us do 6 months of premarital counseling with her father, the pastor, who posts scripture every morning on Instagram, currently writing my cousin like her life depends on it. My cousin, who was supposed to be a groomsman, who comes to Sunday dinners, who I got hired at my company. They finally saw me. She screamed and grabbed for the sheets. He tried to roll off the bed and nearly ate it on the floor. I pulled out my phone. "Don't mind me," I said, super calm. "Y'all keep going." "Wait, babe, this isn't," she started. "Nah, open my video app. Actually, do me a favor. Stay exactly where you are." My cousin was hopping into his jeans. "Dude, come on, let's talk about this. Sit down." Not yelling, not even mad sounding, just flat. "Both of you." Something in my voice made them freeze. She's clutching the blanket, eyes huge. Probably thought I was calling cops. Started a group video call. Her dad, the pastor, her mom, both her sisters, her youth group leader, the 3 bridesmaids from church. Hit call. "What are you doing?" Her voice cracked. "You wanted church involved in everything about our relationship," I said. "Engagement, counseling, wedding planning. Seems only fair they're involved in this too." Her dad answered first. Big smile on his face. "Son, wasn't expecting." Flipped the camera, pointed it straight at the bed. His daughter half naked with my shirtless cousin next to her. Wanted to give everyone a pre-wedding update. The silence lasted maybe 2 seconds. Then his wife's voice. "What in God's name?" Her sister joined. Saw the screen. Gasped loud enough the neighbors probably heard. One by one they joined. Each face going through the same progression. Confusion, shock, horror. "That's your sister," I said when all 3 bridesmaids were on. "And that's my cousin. In our bed, been at it a while from the looks of it." My fiancée was full on sobbing. "Please stop, please turn it off." "You didn't stop when I walked in. Took you a good 10 seconds to even notice me." Her youth group leader's face went white. "I don't understand what's." "Pretty clear, right? Caught them. Figured her church family should know since y'all were gonna officiate our wedding next to her lying face." My fiancée tried to grab my phone. I stepped back easy. "Everyone's watching. Except," I said, "your dad, your mom, your bridesmaids, the youth leader who taught you about purity culture. They're all seeing this." "This is illegal," my cousin found his voice. "Revenge porn. Nothing pornographic on camera. Y'all are covered. Just clearly in bed. Just clearly caught. That's documentation, not porn." Her father's voice came through, hard as stone. "Don't move. We're on our way." "Door's unlocked," I said. "Come on in." Ended the call. My fiancée was hyperventilating. My cousin looked green. "Get dressed. You've got maybe 15 minutes before the congregation shows up. Might want pants on for that conversation." Went downstairs, made coffee, hands shaking, but I needed to hold it together. Doorbell rang. Fast. They must have broken every speed limit. Her father came through first, face purple, his wife behind him looking barely held together. Both sisters, youth group leader, 2 bridesmaids. "Where is she?" I pointed up. Her mother pushed past and practically ran upstairs. Heard her through the ceiling. "Get down here now." Her father stood in my living room breathing like he'd run a marathon. Looked at me. "You humiliated her." She humiliated herself. I just documented it. There are ways to handle these situations. Private ways. Christian ways. Like the 6 months of premarital counseling we did with you, where she sat across from you every week and lied through her teeth about fidelity and commitment. His jaw clenched. My fiancée came down, mom right behind her with a death grip on her shoulder, eyes destroyed, hair everywhere. She looked at me with pure hate. "I made a mistake," she said. One mistake, you didn't have to. How long? What? How long? She glanced at her dad. He gave her this tiny nod. 3 months, she whispered. The room went dead silent. 3 months. 90 days of lying to my face while planning our wedding. 90 days of me thinking we were building something real. Her sister made a disgusted noise. 3 months? While addressing wedding invitations? It just happened. He was around helping with wedding stuff and we connected. Connected, I laughed. That what we're calling it? My cousin finally came down. Wouldn't look at anyone. Her father turned on him. Voice quiet, dangerous. You. In my daughter's home. Her marital bed. Your family. It wasn't like that. Explain it then. Use your words. He couldn't. Her father looked at me. What do you want? Want. To make this right. What do you want? I almost laughed. You think there's a right version of this? With counseling. Prayer. Time. We can counsel all you want. Not with me. Wedding's canceled. She's got until Sunday to move out. You can't just, her mother started. My house. My mortgage. She moved in last fall. Legally, she's a guest. I'm being generous with 4 days. My fiancée found her voice. What about the wedding? The deposits? The venue? The audacity? Caught 20 minutes ago and she's worried about deposits. Ask your dad to explain to the venue why his daughter won't be needing it. Sure, they'll understand. Those deposits are non-refundable. $12,000. Sounds like you and your new boyfriend should talk about splitting it. Since he's so committed to your happiness. Her dad grabbed her arm. We're leaving. Get your purse. But my stuff. Sunday, I said. Earlier than that, I called the cops for trespassing. They left. All of them. Her mom crying. Sisters wouldn't look at her. Bridesmaids looked shell-shocked. My cousin tried to speak on his way out. I held up my hand. Don't. He left. Sat in my living room until it got dark. Didn't turn on any lights. Just sat there. 3 months. The crying didn't start until past midnight. Not about her. About the fact that I'd actually loved her. Actually believed in what we were building. Actually thought we were doing it right. All bullshit. Update 1. Week's been wild. The fallout keeps getting worse. Morning after her dad called. Voice cold and professional. We need to discuss the financial arrangements. Nothing to discuss. Wedding's off? The deposits? Venue, catering, photographer, DJ. You signed contracts. So did she. Joint contracts, joint liability. The vendors will pursue both of you. Pulled out the actual paperwork. He was right. Both our names, both responsible. Cool. She can pay her half then. She doesn't have $12,000. Not my problem anymore. It is legally. These vendors will destroy both your credit scores. Take you both to collections. He thought he had me. Thought I'd pay it all to make it go away. You know what? Let them. Let him come after us both. Let them trash both our credits. She made her choices. She can deal with every single consequence. Silence on his end. Don't be petty. Petty? Your daughter screwed my cousin for 3 months while planning our wedding. I called her out in front of the people she claims to respect. Now she gets to handle the financial mess she created. That's not petty. That's fair. The church community can counsel her all they want. Great programs for adultery, I'm sure. But I'm not eating 12 grand in debt because your daughter couldn't keep her vows before she even made them. He hung up. Sunday came. Noon on the dot. She showed up with her mom and both sisters. They had a U-Haul. A whole truck for 6 months of stuff. I'd spent Saturday boxing everything. Clothes, makeup, books, all her Christian self-help books about marriage and purity. Kitchen stuff. The framed Bible verses she'd hung everywhere. Left it all in the garage. Her mom came to the door. Wouldn't look at me. We need access to the bedroom and bathroom. Make sure nothing was missed. Everything's in the garage. Take it and go. You can't prevent us from, her father's voice from behind. Let it go. Take what he's offering. 2 hours of loading, I watched from the door. She never looked at me once, just kept moving boxes with her head down. Her younger sister came up to me at one point. Actually looked sad. I'm sorry? What she did was wrong. Thanks. But that video call, she shook her head. That was cruel. Live by the church, die by the church. No response to that. They were loading the last box when my cousin's car pulled up. He got out and walked right up like nothing happened. We need to talk. No, we don't. I'm family. You can't just cut me out over this. Watch me. Your mom's been calling my mom crying. My mom's calling your mom. This is tearing the whole family apart. Good. Everyone should know what you are. My ex climbed out of the truck, walked over. Can we talk? All three of us? Just figure this out? The entitlement was unreal. Figure out what? How you're perfect for each other? Congrats. You're both trash. Now get off my property. You're not even trying to understand. Understand what? That I traveled too much? That he was convenient? That you just couldn't help yourself? I stepped closer. Here's what I understand. You made me jump through every religious hoop you could think of. Sat me through counseling with your dad. Made me promise to honor you before God. And you couldn't even make it to the altar before breaking those promises. Her mom called from the truck. Let's go. But she wasn't done. You ruined my life with that call. Everyone knows. Everyone. I can't show my face at church. Good. That was the entire point. My dad might lose his position. The elders are questioning his leadership if he can't even control his own daughter. My cousin jumped in. You're destroying families. Your family, her family, all over your pride. Pride. Get out, both of you, before I document this harassment. Harassment? She said. For the lawsuit. When you try to sue me for wedding costs. I've got that video call saved. I've got screenshots of every I love you text you sent while sleeping with him. 3 months of evidence you're a liar. So yeah, harassment documentation. They finally left. Monday, my boss called me in. My cousin works here, remember? Apparently went to HR saying I was creating a hostile work environment and harassing him. Told my boss everything. Showed him the timeline. He wants you fired, my boss said. Says you make him uncomfortable. And I told HR he's full of it, but you need to avoid him completely at work. See him in the hall. Go the other way. Can you do that? Happily. That night got a text from unknown number. This is youth group leader. You should know your ex is telling people you were abusive and controlling. That she was scared. That's why she turned to your cousin. Of course. Do you believe her? No, I was on that video call. I saw her face. That wasn't fear. That was guilt. But she's convincing people who weren't there. What should I do? Tell your side. She's rewriting history. Thought about it. Part of me wanted to just move on. Be bigger. But the bigger part remembered her in that bed. 3 months of lies. Her mom asking what I did to drive her daughter to cheat. Opened Facebook. Started typing my version. Just facts. Came home early. Found her with my cousin. Called her family to handle it her way. Wedding canceled. Didn't name her. Everyone already knew anyway. Posted it. Update 2. The post went up Tuesday night. Responses were mixed. Supportive comments. Some silence. Few church people posting about two sides and forgiveness. Wednesday morning her father called. Pissed. You posted publicly? About a private family matter? She was telling people I abused her. I corrected the record. That's between you and God. Funny how it's between me and God when I defend myself, but totally fine when she slanders me to your whole congregation. This family has suffered enough. Your family? What about mine? Your daughter destroyed my wedding, cost me $12,000. Now she's trying to make me the monster so she feels better about cheating. But sure, let's talk about your suffering. He hung up. Thursday, envelope delivered to my house. Cease and desist letter. From their lawyer. Demanded I remove all social media posts about the alleged incident. Stop discussing it with anyone. Stop contacting her or family. Delete all photos, videos from the incident, or they'd sue for defamation, emotional distress, invasion of privacy. Called my buddy from college, does family law. Explained everything, sent him the letter, told him about the video. He called back laughing. This is the weakest cease and desist I've seen. Truth is absolute defense to defamation. You caught them. You documented it. That video call didn't show anything pornographic. You just called people during the aftermath. Not illegal. So I ignore it? Completely. Don't remove anything. Don't stop talking. Don't delete evidence. You'll need it. For what? For when they sue for the wedding costs. He was right. Friday got served. Small claims court. They're suing for $24,000. Full wedding deposits, claiming I canceled without cause. Read the filing. Pure fiction. According to this, I was increasingly controlling and paranoid. I falsely accused her of infidelity. I staged a humiliating confrontation to punish her. I canceled unilaterally before allowing explanation she did nothing wrong. Not one word about my cousin. Not one word about catching them together. Nothing true anywhere. Sent it to my lawyer. They're claiming she did nothing wrong with your video evidence, apparently. They're either stupid or desperate. We're going to destroy them in court. Don't delete that video. Court date set for 3 weeks out. Spent the weekend documenting everything, every text, every I love you while she was seeing him, every conversation about our future while she destroyed it. My cousin called Saturday night, left a voicemail. Dude, this is too far. Her family's suing you. Just apologize, say you overreacted, make this stop. My mom's having panic attacks. Your mom won't talk to her, just fix this. Saved it. Added to evidence. Sunday morning, text from my aunt, his mother, begging me to drop it. He made a mistake. They made a mistake. They're young. Why punish everyone? Your grandmother's heartbroken. Just forgive him. He's family. He stopped being family when he slept with my fiancée, in my house, for 3 months. You're being vindictive. I'm being honest. You're tearing this family apart. No, he did that. I'm just making sure everyone knows who did it. She stopped after that. Next week was quiet. Too quiet. Then Tuesday, my boss called me in again. Him and HR. Your cousin filed another complaint. Says you're stalking him at work, following him, staring, making him feel unsafe. That's a lie. I haven't been near him. HR nodded. We checked security footage. You're telling the truth, but he's filing formal complaints anyway. Says he fears you'll become violent. I've never been violent in my life. We know. We're documenting these as false complaints. But he's building a pattern, trying to show you're dangerous. We think he wants you fired so you'll drop the lawsuit. Can he do that? He can try. We won't let him. But be careful. Don't give him anything. Left furious. He's trying to get me fired. Paint me as unstable. Make himself the victim. Called my lawyer. Good. Keep documenting. Shows they're willing to lie. Makes their case weaker. 3 days before court, text from her younger sister. You should know they're officially dating now. Not hiding it. My parents are furious, but she doesn't care. Thought you should know. Dating. 3 weeks after getting caught. Thanks. I'm testifying if you need me. What she did was wrong. What she's doing now is worse. I appreciate that. Court day. Got there early with my lawyer. Her whole family showed up. Parents, sisters, youth group leader, 3 random church people. Moral support apparently. She walked in wearing a modest dress, hair back, light makeup, playing innocent victim perfectly. My cousin wasn't there. Judge called our case. Her lawyer stood, expensive suit, bored expression. Your Honor, my client seeks $24,000 in damages. Defendant canceled their wedding without cause, leaving her responsible for deposits. She attempted private resolution, but defendant has harassed her online and refused discussion. Judge looked at me. My lawyer stood. Your Honor, the wedding was canceled with clear cause. We have video evidence of plaintiff committing adultery with defendant's cousin. In defendant's home, in defendant's bed, defendant has every right to cancel under those circumstances. Judge's eyebrows went up. Video evidence of adultery? Yes, Your Honor. Her lawyer jumped in. That video was obtained illegally. It's revenge porn. Inadmissible. My lawyer smiled. It's not revenge porn. It's a video call defendant made to plaintiff's family immediately after discovering the adultery. No nudity visible. No sexual acts shown. It shows 2 people in bed together, clearly post-intimacy, confronted by plaintiff's family. I want to see this video. They set up the laptop, played it, whole courtroom watched, her dad's face seeing the screen, her mom gasping, sisters reacting, my ex begging me to stop, my cousin hiding. Dead silence when it ended. Judge looked at her. Is that you? She was crying. Yes, but... And that man is defendant's cousin? Yes, but... I understand perfectly. He looked at her lawyer. Your client committed adultery, got caught on video, and wants the man she cheated on to pay for their wedding? Why are you wasting my time? Her lawyer had nothing. The contracts were signed jointly, both parties equally responsible. Defendant chose not to pursue plaintiff for her half. That's his choice. Case dismissed, ma'am? He looked at her. Next time you sue someone, make sure you're not the one who did something wrong. Dismissed. Her family was furious outside. Her dad tried to approach, but my lawyer blocked him. Your daughter lost. Move on. Got in my car. Drove home. First time in weeks I could breathe. Final update. 2 months since court. Final update because people keep asking. The court ruling killed any remaining sympathy she had. Video evidence of adultery tends to do that. Her dad stepped down from senior pastor. Health reasons, according to the announcement. Everyone knows the real reason. Her younger sister told me their family basically exiled her. She's living with my cousin now. Studio apartment. They can't show up to family events. My aunt won't speak to her son. My mom definitely won't. Family gatherings are awkward, but that's their problem. The venue did come after us both. My credit took a hit, so did hers. Could probably sue her for her half since she caused it, but honestly, I'm done. $12,000 is worth never dealing with her again. My cousin got fired last month, not because of me. Turns out he'd been faking his timesheets for months, claiming hours he never worked. They audited him after all his complaints about me, found it, fired him. Karma. Sold the house 3 weeks ago. Too many bad memories. Got decent profit. Moving to a condo downtown next month. Fresh start. Mom asked me last week if I regretted the video call, if I went too far. Told her the truth. I regret trusting the wrong people, ignoring red flags, wasting 2 years. But the video call? No regrets. She wanted to play perfect church girl while living a double life. Wanted me quiet about her betrayal. Wanted everyone thinking I was the bad guy. I made sure that didn't happen. Made sure everyone saw exactly who she was, in real time, with witnesses. That wasn't revenge, that was consequences. She's with my cousin now, both unemployed, both cut off from family, both facing reality. Me? Learning to trust my gut again, learning that when something feels off, it probably is. The wedding would have been last weekend. Instead, I helped my friend move. Ordered pizza. Watched the game. Simple, honest. That's all I want anymore. Simple and honest. No more churches. No more purity culture mixed with hypocrisy. Just real people who mean what they say and don't screw your cousin in your bed. The bar was on the floor and she still tripped over it.